Well, what's up? After quite a bit of testing, I think this setup is how it's going to work here. So, we're going to get back into the Ultra series for 2019. This will be the last VGC on the DS console. I thought, well, I may as well try it. It's been a long time since I've done this, so let's have a look at the team here. This is a team that built around it. I'll let you know the strategy before we win the battles here. So, Groudon, Present Blades, Fire Punch, Sword Stance, and Protect. It's quite specially defensive, this one, just so I can take a couple of hits in the meta. Main attacks, obviously, Present Blades. We're going to rip apart the competition with that, with a bit of support, which I'm going to show you in a moment here. Next up, we've got Salamence. Salamence is my Mega. It's going to be using Tailwind to support to increase the speed. It's going to have Protect as default there with the Double Edge and Hyper Voice, which would obviously be benefited with the ability from the Mega Evolution. We have Incineroar, pretty staple in the meta right now. Throw Chop is handy to stop the other Mega Salamence doing stuff. Anything that uses sound, it'll block that. Fake Out's great for support, and Flare Punch is just for general DPS. It's got a Figgy Berry, and it's quite defensive. There's no EVs in attack in this one. And we have Tapu Fini, one of the big supports I have in this one. And you'll notice very weirdly now it has Gravity, which is not something a lot of people seem to be using at the moment, but it's using Calm Nature and it's got Gravity. And the reason it's got Gravity is because I can use Gravity to globally make all the flying types in the game ground. Well, they're grounded, so my Present Blades and Groudon will hit them. A lot of people don't expect this, so they bring in a flying type thinking it's going to resist the Groudon, but then when they come into Gravity, it just hits them anyway. And because they're flying, they do take quite a bit of damage, as flying types usually have a little bit less defense, especially whenever those Rayquazas come in to kind of airlock out the sunlight from Groudon. So great support there from Tapu Fini here. And we have a Moonguss, one of my staples. It's been in almost every single video ever made with Pokemon. Spore, Rage Powder, Grass Knot, Clear Smog. The only thing I've changed, I changed out Giga Drain for Grass Knot, and that's mainly because of Kyogre, because the Grass Knot does a lot of damage to the primal Kyogre, and that's the only reason it's changed. I prefer Giga Drain, but because of the threat of Kyogre, I'm going with Grass Knot there. So, but last but not least, we have Lunala. I've had a lot of trouble getting this thing from the game because I had no idea how to get it, because I'm running Ultra Sun and I did not know how to get into the reverse world, and there's a lot I had to do. So I've got the Z move on it now, Shadow Shields on it with Moongeist Beam, Psyshock, Trick Room, and Wide Guard. Wide Guard great for support for taking out those water spouts and double attack moves such as Rock Slide. Trick Room's great because a lot of my Pokemons can be quite slow if the Tailwind isn't going to work, so I've got lots of backup there. And this is what the team's going to be, folks. The next video is coming up shortly, and I cannot wait to get in a battle with this. I'm probably going to lose a lot because I'm really rusty, but we'll see how it goes. That's the team for VGC 2019.